Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and dive in and see what Divine Holy Spirit has for the collective. The cards are all upright and in order by way of major arcana and through each element. Thank you so much for your support and for being here with me again today. Whew, I appreciate your likes, your shares, your comments, subscription to the channel and to the membership, donations, considerations of. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here with me. Divine Holy Spirit of the highest white light consciousness, what do you have for the collective? What does collective need to know and be made aware of at this time? All right, so championship, teammate. What we got going on, Spirit, with that right out the bat? What is this? So even that right, I said right out the bat, but it right out the gate, it was the energy. So batter up right out the gate, running a relay, like off we go, ready, set, go energy. Ooh. All right. So there's a reference of fireworks even, so that sounds like a celebration. All right, so I'm hearing on your mark, get set, and then that person who's holding, I don't know to call that a pistol or a firing agent, whatever that is, however that's done before the race. They're about to, I heard hit the mark, set the mark. Okay, so this is some sort of like contender energy. I don't want to say challenge, but contender. I don't know the difference between contender and challenge. I heard running mate just now. So this is definitely like a track, like a runner's sort of track. Interesting, y'all. I don't know where we're headed as of yet, but we got the inspiration behind it. Definitely with the channel energy. Sounds like there's a position, a role being played. There's something about make the mark or maker's mark. Because I also heard on your mark, get set in the channeling earlier. Ooh. You know what this is also giving me? Of course, it's the best of the best, right? Coming together like a contender. The only thing is I just see one competitor. I don't see like, you know how the race tracks are lined with a runner? I just see one person. So if we're talking about running a race by yourself, but this is like, I don't know what you're subjected to, because normally in a competitor vibe, there are at least two people. All right, so the word endurance just came up. Let's get some cards out, you guys, for some sort of pictorial reference of the energy so we can take it from there. Thank you, Spirit, for what you've given us so far. Let's go ahead and get these cards out. That Four of Swords flipped over in the deck, so I just gently pulled it out, placed it on the table. Okay. I was looking at the deck while I was shuffling, so I did see that this card, which is the Ten of Pentacles, wanted to come out, but it didn't, so I have to pay attention to that. I'm not going to force it out, but you know, it's lingering, but I'm just going to slide it back in the deck and we're just going to go with this, you guys. But that's a message. We'll tie it in. We'll tie it in. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. So, okay, because this could be on your mark. That could be the reference. And then the get set, but not yet go. Because I feel like the go is up to you, because the person who was there holding like that firing thing to where they fire the shot, that means go. They never got to go, but they're in position, ready. And obviously you're there at the track, you're in the runner's lane, but there's no one there competing against you. There are no competitors. So that was interesting in itself, but here you are. So it's like the Two of Wands is the pinnacle of what, like, what are you waiting for? You have a door open, opportunity, but yet and still, this is somebody who's in a contemplation mode to where, I'm pretty much good where I am, as they hold the world in their hands, thinking of the possibilities, but not yet taking a step forward into that threshold of the Two of Wands. So definitely the energy is lining up for us, but let's see what's going on with this, with the cards and what we've received in the channeling and what Spirit has for us. What is the communication here? What's the message? That's the bottom of the deck, y'all. So I want to go here to this Four of Swords reverse to see what's going on, because this has to do with hesitation, being held back, but it's to someone's detriment. I'm hearing the word freeing. So obviously, whoever I'm talking to, if this is resonating, you understand that, you are in a position to go, like on your mark, get set, but the go has not commenced yet. And, with the one runner, being that there's no competitors beside you, it's like this is already a guaranteed win. Like there's no one there to compete with the first place prize with you. It's automatically yours. It's like the event is set up, it's ready to go. You got spectators, but there are no competitors. So it's a guaranteed win, whatever this is. I'm getting this from this Four of Swords reverse, y'all. But to your own detriment, you stay where you are. So that lets me know I want to ask why. What? Sorry for the camera shake. I don't know. Okay, let me back up off of the stand. Okay, so that would be my question to you, friend. Like, if we were having this conversation, if you were telling me, oh yeah, well, I know that I should move from this place, or, I know that I'm being held up at this job. I know that, there's some things, on the horizon for me, but I just don't know how to get there. But I feel like you do. I really do. I feel like you know what to do, when to do it, how to do it, but there's still some resistance. That's that Two of Wands. But at the end of the day that there's we talk about hindering spirits that could be around this position that you hold, or this place that you reside, or something there. It's not fruitful. That's why we have not heard go yet. Ready, set, but there's no go. Even at the runner's mark, I can't say in the position of the runner, I don't see them like down on one knee with the opposite legs, veered back. However, that stance is that they take right before, when they line their hands up, their thumb and their index finger with the line. When they do that, like, they're ready. They're just waiting on the gun to fire. But the runner's not even in position. So I can say that from what I was shown, they're kind of at the track. They're in their lane. They're like shaking their legs out. They know that they're preparing to run a race, even though there's no competitors. Again, I have to remind you of that. This is like a guaranteed victory, whatever this is. Collective, whatever this is, you're a guaranteed winner. So possibly you're looking at it as, well, why do I have to run this race? Like, if I'm the guaranteed winner, why am I here? Why isn't it already coming to me? So I'm being reminded of the word endurance. So that endurance, y'all, let me grab my little reference over here, because I want to make sure that we're getting the message accordingly. Like, I don't want to leave any blank spaces, anything open, for interpretation in that way. So let me charge up my little helpmate here, because endurance is very pertinent for this energy. So we all need to collectively be on the understanding of what the meaning of that word is. So Hold on one moment. I probably should have charged this up, but hopefully there's enough juice. All right, y'all, thank you for your patience. Give me 1 second. Endurance. Endurance.
Here's a summary from TechSlang. Here is a step-by-step.
No. Endurance.
Here's the definition of endurance. The fact or power of enduring an unpleasant or difficult process or situation without giving way.
Denoting or relating to a race or other sporting event that takes place over a long distance or otherwise demands great physical stamina. Who? So similar words are toleration, bearing, and tolerance, sufferance, fortitude, forbearance, patience, acceptance, resignation, stoicism, stamina, staying power, perseverance, persistence, and tenacity. You guys. So obviously, a situation without giving away. So this is why this race is commencing, because this is going to be a clear winner here. Nobody else showed up to compete, but it's almost as if this has to put the seal on it or the cap on whatever this is to say who the clear winner is at this point. But you know what this is giving me now? It's like you're tired. You know, you thought this was done, right? But I heard objectify. So there's obviously some energies coming in saying, why should they be the winner? I don't think so. I want to challenge that. But they don't show up to the event, but still they have some sort of word in why it is that you should be able to get some sort of victory in whatever this situation is. Because you have to show them the endurance factor of it all and why it is that you deserve the victory. It's like you got to show up now. Even though you're tired is what I'm getting, you guys. Even though, you know, we thought this was behind us, you know, we were free and clear. Yes, that is the case. But if you have someone over here on the side still hating, still talking bad about you, still, you know, because they're not showing that they're honoring the fact that they've been defeated. They're honoring the fact that you are the winner. They're not showing that energy. They're not giving that. So now you got to pull out, well, let's have a race then. Even though I know you're not going to show up, but let me show you how strong I really am and how I still am, how much I still have in me to show you that I'm the victor in this situation. And not only them, it's like now you get to show everybody, because I said there are spectators there. You got the person on the runner's mark ready to tell you, okay, ready, set, go. And then you end up running this complete race by yourself, which you're an automatic victor in this because that should have been settled a long time ago. Whew. We got it, Spirit. I feel like there's still some untapped territory here. So let's keep going, y'all. Let's see what else is happening here. Okay, so I heard failed to mention. So there's a failed to mention. Somebody failed to mention something, but that could be something that worked in your favor, collective, or possibly this person is saying that you failed to mention something. Okay. I might have said that the same thing twice, but that's the energy, y'all. So maybe this is you not having to repeat yourself by the word you say, but it's by showing. Well, let me show you again why I am the victor in this situation. Let me just show you. That's the endurance energy, because you would have wished that this was over. Like I've already, like how you don't know I'm the winner and you're the loser. Like what about this process are you not getting, Stephen? All right, y'all, we have the Eight of Wands here, so something coming in quickly, but I want to see what's underneath that because I feel like this is tied to the Eight of Wands. Whatever this is happening very quickly, but we are talking about running a race. That should not even be, but it is because it should have been over by now, but here we go. All right, so coming in quickly, y'all, we got definitely a Knight of Pentacle energy. It's in the reverse, though. So this is somebody still trying to take your, okay. Y'all, this morning, song dropped on my spirit. Can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. That is what I heard. I heard can't nobody take, and then I was reminded of the song that I was singing earlier. Out of nowhere. This one definitely is coming to take something, but I was shown a crown. They want to come take the crown. This is the reason why the endurance thing is coming up, and the fact that I'm being shown energy surrounding a race, like a runner's race. But nobody is there as a competitor. Wow, this is so disappointing on so many levels, but it's like, I'm hearing she works hard for the money. So hard for the money. Oh my God. Okay, y'all, bear with me. Bear with me, y'all. The message is here. We just got to make it plain. Let's see. Okay, y'all don't use this phone that often, so I'm not an Androider, but lyrics too, she works hard for the money. Okay, strange. Some people have seen everything. I never looked at these lyrics before because I don't know the song like that other than the chorus, but it came up for a reason. It's a sacrifice working day to day for little money, just tips for pay, but it's worth it all just to hear them say that they care. Already knows she's seen her bad times, already knows there are the good times. Never sell out, she never will. Not for a dollar bill, she works hard. Okay. I never knew these lyrics. Okay, and it just repeats, she works hard for the money, so you better treat her right. All right, y'all, let me keep going. I feel like that's going to come back here in a little bit. It's going to become in color here in just a moment. Because there will have to be a Queen of Pentacle energy here, because somebody's coming to take this crown, but the crown would be the pinnacle for that Queen of Pentacles. There's a guaranteed win here with that race, so if there are no competitors showing up, that means that Queen of Pentacles is an automatic winner, because yeah, they would win if nobody's competing, but there's a reason there are no competitors showing up. Wow. I know there's so much more here, y'all. We are just touching the surface with this energy, y'all. Okay, behind the Knight of Pentacles reverse, the Two of Pentacles reverse. Somebody's coming for the crown because they need it. They want to go pawn that crown. They know that crown is full of jewels and gold and rare essences and energies, and they want that. Y'all, I could literally be talking about your crown chakra as well, coming for your crown. Y'all protect your crown chakra. Protect it. I don't know if, wearing a covering on your head is really like relevant for someone, or it could just be, God, please protect my mind from intrusions that are not like you. It could be just that. It could be looking up scriptures involving like protection and reading those, writing them down, posting them. Spiritual baths, reading Psalms 93, saltwater bath, protecting the crown. Y'all, that's so serious right now. So that is something that's very much relevant here. They're coming for the crown. But what I was saying before that caught me, like, yep, that's boom. Okay. This is somebody who they're coming for the crown. I'm looking at the Two of Pentacles reversed because they need it, because I was talking about the jewels and the crown. But I was saying that they would take that crown and possibly go pawn it to get the cash. But it's like, that's stupid. Like, why would you do that? You know, the pawn shop, I don't know how many of you have ever had to pawn anything. They're not going to give you the value of the item. And then two, they're going to make it almost impossible for you to come and pay it off so you can get it back. That's how that game works. But this person would be stupid for taking something such a prized possession. It's like a trophy, like something endurance. I'm hearing again, something you work hard for. They'd be stupid to take that and try to get some quick cash from it. We could be talking about somebody who fell, like they had a nice little platform. They rose to some sort of occasion of being someone, you know, who would gain a lot of prized possessions and energy of people just saying, oh yeah, that's the one, you know, no one competes with them, until you came along, collective. But then their star power, whatever that was that they were living off of, fell. It fell quickly is what I'm hearing. But see, something coming in fast with that Eight of Wands. There was some action that came in fast. Like they were like overnight something they dropped, which would seem like overnight. Behind the Two of Pentacles reverse, the Nine of Swords. They're stressing about you, collective. They're stressing about you. Number one, winning this race, that you're a clear victor to win. Like we don't have to pull out a crystal ball to see who's going to be the winner of this race, because no one showed up to compete. So obviously, if you're going to run this race and accept it for what it is, you're going to run around that track and you're going to get your prize at the end. This person is upset in agony over this because they know the outcome. They realize what this is. But I'm hearing the word possession. They wanted to have possession over this crown, but that could be your crown chakra. They wanted to have possession over the way it is that you receive information from the spiritual realm. I'm seeing the top of somebody's head just beaming like a light. So that means they had to have known that you have this within you. So this could be somebody who you've been connected with, not necessarily, because I'm not really receiving that as of yet. Like, you know, what kind of relationship they would have served to you. Or if this is like a complete stranger that you don't even know. You could pass him on the street and would have no idea. It could be a neighbor, somebody you trust. It could be anybody. But they are in agony over this. I just keep hearing agony. So I'm hearing duress right now. And of course, I'm hearing can't sleep. All right. So they're deprived. I'm hearing they're impoverished and deprived. So this could be sleep deprived, and they're not making sound decisions, like good decisions, because they lack rest. So if they're in this energy of wanting to come and take something, or if they're doing something behind the scenes to try to take the crown, if it's a crown chakra reference, they're not thinking wisely. Okay, y'all, if I see the Seven of Cups, it's over. It's over, especially in the reverse. But anyway, the Nine of Swords, behind that, we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so I heard they thought this day would never come, but I've heard that before in a recent reading. But I said somebody was so high and they dropped almost overnight to nothing. So this day, they thought this day would never come. So what is this day? That's what I want to know. In their eyes, what is the interpretation of this day? Like, what's going on that would, say like, okay, so it's here. But they thought it would never come. What is that? Okay, I heard Judgment Day. So this is someone who had possibly been escaping or eluding, causing harm to you or others, even to themselves. Ultimately is what's taking place now, is that it's happening to them. That's the understanding, but I'm not surprised to hear that. You shouldn't be either. I'm hearing this person did so much dirt. That's what I just heard. I'm hearing eluded. So yeah, I guess they never saw this coming by way of their actions catching up to them. Behind the Nine of Cups, we have the Eight of Swords reverse. So somebody's free. Somebody has freed themselves out of a situation or a way of thinking. There's something interesting going on with this Eight of Swords right now, y'all. It's giving me like a visual effect of like a topsy-turvy energy. Y'all ever seen those dolls? They call them topsy-turvy dolls. I think that was the name of them. It was basically a two-sided doll, but depending on what position you held it upright in, there was another doll underneath there. So there would have been like a skirt on the doll at the waist. And when you turn it upside down, that doll that was upright would now be reversed, but it would reveal a whole nother doll to you. I'm seeing this with the dress on this Eight of Swords. That's where that's coming from. So that would have to do with somebody exchanging. This is an exchange. So possibly I'm hearing limited, and then I heard freeing. So if they were able to become some sort of topsy-turvy of a doll energy, that means, okay, we were talking about the crown chakra, y'all. I don't know what's going on here, but that reference with the doll, somebody was able to change face or change their lifestyle or change their energy or whatever that is by holding captives. So if they wanted you, or if they wanted to become you, or if they wanted things to come their way that were supposed to come to you, they intercepted it somehow. They were able to take over one's energy in exchange for theirs. Y'all don't know what kind of wicked darkness energy this is that's being uncovered right now. I have no idea in the physical 3D what this is, but we're hearing what it is. I said they were coming to take the crown. So this person who said, I never thought this day would come, they never thought they'd be found out that this is what they were doing or had been doing. I'm looking at these nines here. Nines to me are secret numbers. There's not a lot of information on nines here. When it comes to numerology, it's like a secret sort of energy, but that's what we're talking about here. They never thought this day would come. The agony behind it, even. And behind that never thought the day would come agony is a release here. But it's at number 8. The 8 has to do with abundance. Does it not? We're talking about pentacles here, coming to take the crown. Oh my God, I didn't know this right here is so deep. I even was told we were just scratching the surface here before we even got here. I knew it was so much more here because we got a few more cards here. Let me see what these are. I'm gonna look up crown chakra protection when I get off of here, because this may be heavy in the energy of the collective right now. We were told about when I saw the top of their head was just beaming like a light, like a yellow, or it was like yellow, like a light bulb was on the top of their head, sort of, kind of. That's the energy, y'all. This is why we were told why we took extra time to think how to protect your crown chakra. I said the Bible verses, the saltwater baths. While you're in the bath, read Psalms 93. If this has to do with writing out scriptures in relation to protection, this is there's an attack on the crown chakras. Period, you guys. Period. Wow. Wowzers. That would make sense, you guys. That would make so much sense with the mass awakenings that are happening. Of course, they would go directly toward the crown chakra to attack. Of course they would. Who is they? I have no idea. I even said I wasn't feeling that this maybe could be somebody connected to you, but I was saying ultimately you may not even know this person. But they see that top of your head is beaming a light. Like that's their indicator. Like, yeah, that's the one. And I'm not going to fail to mention that I keep hearing the word elite. But then, we go into well, who are the elites? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. Like I said, it could be your neighbor for all you know. Who knows? All we know is it's very important right now, and possibly has been for some time, to protect your crown chakra, period, y'all. Okay. Spirit, tell me about this Knight of Wands reverse. Somebody needs a place to stay. That's what I'm getting here. Somebody needs a place to stay, and possibly they are looking toward you to help provide them with some sort of shelter. I heard protection. So this person is looking for shelter because they need to be protected at this time. There's something going on. I'm looking at these pyramids in the background. They're upside down. So I'm getting the energy of they robbed these pyramids. So this is a thief. They need protection right now. They're running from someone or some people that they've robbed. It could be 3 people. There are 3 pyramids back there. There might be 3 people on the hunt for this person, and they need to come to you for shelter. I'm also hearing safety now. But you're no ordinary person, collective. They could go anywhere to find shelter, but they need your shelter. I'm hearing discrepancy, despairingly. So they haven't been honest about some things, and that means that when they come to you for shelter, they're not going to be honest with you, because this has to do with you having some sort of divine healing touch or some sort of intervention that they feel that they could benefit from. But they're not going to be honest with you about what's really going on. You're not going to hear that they're on the run because they've stolen some things from people. I mentioned a pawn shop earlier, because this could be habitual for this person. They get in by way of sleeping with someone, and they grab what's on the nightstand, or they get the goods. Can I use your bathroom real quick? And they're all throughout the bedroom, the house, and they got some items. But by the time the person who was stolen from or robbed, while they were outside taking the dog out, this person was going all through their house, their bedroom possibly, looking for the jewels, looking for the cash, the guns, whatever. And, you know, by the time this person realizes what happened, it's too late. This person's gone. Yikes. And the thing is, if this was a pickup sort of energy, like, you know, a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, they're not going to know how to track this person. They probably don't even know this person's real name, birth date, favorite food, favorite color. They don't know this person. It was just a quickie or whatever line of work this is. How this person was able to get in, take, and leave out. Y'all, Spirit exposing everything right now on this table. But you need to know this person is coming to you for some divine intervention of sorts. But you're not their savior, but they look at you in that regard. Mind you, you're supposed to be running some sort of race here. You're supposed to be lined up, ready on the runner's mark, ready to go, but there's still some holdup. We got to go back to the Two of Wands, bottom of the deck energy. What's the holdup? Why haven't you left this place yet? Because obviously there's something headed your way that does not have good intentions for you. But if you're busy and occupied and focused on the endurance factor of running and finishing this race to go get your prize, because that's the energy. You don't want this energy to come in and say, wait a minute, can I talk to you for a minute? No, I'm about to finish this race to show you really who I am and show the world who I am. Like, there's already no competition, but I need to finish this. I need to finish this is what you're saying, collective. There's something about you need to finish this. Spirit has lined you up. There's nobody in your way or in the lanes beside you to compete with you. There's no competition. Spirit has lined you up to go ahead and finalize something. But what's the holdup? And here's this joker trying to come, stolen goods, pawn shop slips, people looking for them, and they're looking at you as some sort of savior, safety. Let's see what's behind the Knight of Wands reverse, y'all. They're still in their lustful energy, whatever this is, but we talked about that's what's going on here. They're robbing their clients or whatever that is, if you call them a client. We got the Page of Pentacles, so that's what we're talking about. They might try to offer you a men's watch. You could be not that there's anything with that, because I understand androgynous fashion, but they're offering you things of value that don't even relate to you. Like, well, thanks, but you know, that's not what I would have ever picked out for myself. They're trying to bring you little trinkets of stolen goods, and I'm not judging. You might accept it and say, wow, thanks. But that's just opening the door for this person to come in and distract you from what it is that you're supposed to finish. It's already set up for you to be done with whatever this is. All right, behind the Page of Pentacles, wow. We got the Two of Swords. That's the decision. What's the decision? What's the decision here? What is, I'm hearing deciding factor. There's a deciding factor here. Y'all, I'm getting hot. Hold on. I got to cut the fan on because here we go. Here we go with this. Oh, my goodness. What in the world is happening here? Okay, Spirit, y'all, let me just keep going. What's to decide here, collective, is what I want to ask you. I'm asking myself even. What's the hold up, Two of Wands, and what is there to decide? Because you see who is here in the midst of this person's giving me crackhead energy. They're all over the place. They look a mess. They look shambled or in shambles. You know, they're very paranoid, sweating, anxious. This is the energy, y'all. But that's that Nine of Swords. This is the crown chakra person. This is the crown chakra person coming in to distract you from what it is you need to complete and finish. Behind the Two of Swords, it's definitely giving crackhead energy. This person could be an addict. No disrespect to anybody who's going through the struggle, but this one means no good here. I'm hearing the life of a hustle. That's all they do is hustle. They could just hustle people, but ultimately they're hustling themselves. I'm hearing they're a shell of their former selves. This person's not even going to look the same as you remember them. All of those images in your mind, even of, you know, what it was back then, you know, how it was, even though, you know, they were a devil in disguise, you know, they might have still had a nice smile or dressed nice or, y'all, that is gone down the toilet, the drain, all of that. This is not going to look like the same person. All right. Behind the Two of Swords. Yikes, y'all. I heard, but they are coming. They are coming. Behind the Two of Swords, look, the Knight of Swords, they are coming. I don't even know what to say about this. Something you need to finish, collective. You need to bring it to a close. The endurance energy is strong. It's been strong. I had to look it up to make sure I knew the meaning of it. They coming in strong, y'all. I heard cancel the event. You know, the race that I was shown, the whole spectators on your mark, but no go yet. Because you're a guaranteed victor in whatever this decision is that needs to be made. Two of Swords. This person has a job to do. Behind the Knight of Swords, the Three of Wands reversed, because they were cut off from something, but they're coming back to claim some sort of prize of an energy, and I'm being reminded of the crown chakra. They're coming back to claim that. They've been cut off. They can't compete with you anymore. The topsy-turvy doll, that's what they were doing. They were competing with you. Behind the Three of Wands reverse, the Strength card. So here's an understanding that I just received with the race, the endurance. Like, you're like, why do I have to run this race? This is why. The Strength card. Because if you don't, then they're going to run it for you. They're going to attempt to cancel this event, was what I heard with the Three of Wands reverse. That's their attempt, because then they gain the power back. And they know this. They lost it. They were aware of how this worked with the topsy-turvy doll, with them exchanging their energy with yours and intercepting all of the good things coming to you by way of crown chakra magic, manipulation, whatever that is. So if you don't run this race and complete this and finish it, then they still have an opportunity to take over some sort of reign and control of a strength energy, because they need it. I told you, this is crackhead energy right here. And we know, not to be funny, but a crackhead will do anything. Anything. They will still rob, kill, whatever they got to do to get what it is that they need. And right now, they need what you got. They've already been taken from everybody else. I said with the pyramid, that was giving me them stealing from people after a one-night stand, quickie, whatever that is. These people don't even know this person's first name, but by the time the person turns their back, they say, can I use your bathroom real quick? And they're going all through the person's bedroom looking for trinkets. whatever they can get their hands on. And they're going to try to offer you one of those that don't even match your persona. Like, why are you, what am I going to do? It's nice though, but what am I going to do? And I heard they've been doing that. So this person possibly gifted you with things. It's like you received a gift from them and you're like, wow, I would never have asked for this or worn this, or this is not even my color. Like, but it's brand new and it's nice. And their gift, y'all. So this has happened before to you in the past. So I'm speaking to somebody. If you've received gifts from this person, like nice gifts, like brand new, they stole that. It's stolen. But Spirit has already dropped dimes on us about accepting things from people and why you are taking on a responsibility that you're unaware of when you accept that gift. This is stolen. This person's a thief. Not only do they steal in the physical, they were stealing by way of crown chakra manipulation. I said this person had a star power, but they fell overnight. So that means the star power, they had gifts, spiritual gifts that they could do this sort of manipulation. I don't know how that's done. I have no idea. I wouldn't want to know. But Spirit is dropping so many dimes here. All right. 2 more cards, y'all. You see this? 2 of swords, 7 of swords. I said 2 of swords. We already talked about that. 7 of swords. Crackhead, somebody who's done something so many times, knowing that they're wrong, but they still gonna do it anyway. Behind that, it's on the side, so it's to be determined, but it's based on whether or not you're gonna fall for whatever this is headed your way. Like, being distracted because you're supposed to be finishing out this race or getting ready to run this race. You're like, I thought I was already on a race. I thought the race was done. No, this is the endurance part of it. This is the absolute victor because there are no competitors, but you got to do this. You got to complete this and bring this to a close so you can get this prize at the end. Oh man, I don't know who I'm talking to, but good Lord. Behind the 2 of swords, I keep saying the 2 of swords, y'all. It's the 7 of swords, clear as day. We already talked about the 2 of swords, though. So let me keep going. 7 of swords, 3 of pentacles, 10 of wands. The 10 of wands is opposing these 2 cards. So let me see what's going on, y'all. Disguise this help. That 7 and 3 is a completion. Y'all both got a completion here to do. Look at the 10 of wands completion. But we said that with the strength card, if you don't take it with the endurance of finishing this race, like suck it up, run this race, you're an absolute guaranteed victor. What are you complaining about? Get it done. If you don't, then they are. You don't want them to do it. We got a 10 and then we got a 10. They're opposing one another. Who you want to win? The suck it up energy, get ready to run this race, but this should be like your most powerful stance right now. But I understand that you're tired. I get it. You thought this was already done with. I get it. But Spirit's telling you, no. You got one more lap. Matter of fact, this is like a whole new race. But this is a different one. This one's different. There are no competitors. It's ready, set, but we just waiting to say go, but you got to be in position. You got to get in position, collective. That's what it is. You got to get in your runner's mark position. I talked about how they line their thumb and their index up with that line, and they get on their mark by their leg placement, ready to go. That leg all the way back, and the one up with the knee. Yeah. You got to get ready. But this 2 of wands says that you're still in some sort of contemplation mode. Wherever this is that this person's standing, they need to just give up the ghost and walk on through the door. What that means to you, collective, is what it is. You already know what it is. Anyway, y'all, I hope this helped.